What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another top 3 rules video, and today we're talking about David Goggins. David Goggins is a retired Navy SEALs of the US, which has a world record of most pull-ups done in 24 hours. Rule number 1 is do not be your own enemy.
The hardest obstacle was myself. I started realizing more and more and more that all these people were gone. What was haunting me was me. I can't control my dad. I can't control the people calling me nigger. I can't control all these things, but they were things that kept me down. It started becoming my reality. My reality was what they made it out to be. And I became the most important conversation you'll ever have with your life, in your life, is when you have yourself. And my conversation was absolutely horrifying.
What were you saying to yourself?
I'm dumb. I'm nobody. My dad was great in mental warfare. A drunk, insecure man will make everybody around him feel like hell.
Yeah.
Because he wants to give you no power. And that's why he was so mean to my mom and myself and my brother, because he didn't want anybody to get above him. He wanted to keep you down low. So when you're growing up with all of this stuff, all this hate, and it wasn't the beatings. I could take the beatings all day. It was the mental torture. So when, at a young age, your parents put a dialogue in you of confidence or you're nobody. So that voice in my head was, I'm a loser. And then it was confirmed when I got in school, and in 3rd grade, I was falling behind. They want to put me in a special school.
Yeah.
With kids who can't learn.
Right.
Then it was confirmed what my dad was saying. So that confirmed it. Then I started cheating. So I started realizing, you know what? I'm taking the easy way out again.
Yeah.
And it started snowballing from there. Now the kids are calling me nigger. But it wasn't all the kids. So what happens is you start to get this picture that everybody hates you, because your reality becomes so big that you can't see the clear picture.
It might have been 3 or 4
That's
kids
it.
doing it over and over.
Right, but it was the whole town.
Yeah.
Everybody hated me. So
The world hates me.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's when it became toxic. And that is where I became my worst enemy.
You're gonna have a lot of people hating on you, doubting you, and trying to bring you down. But as long as you're not one of them, as long as if you're not doubting yourself, and if you're able to control yourself and force yourself up instead of let yourself down based on people's thoughts of you, then that's how you win. Because other people can make comments about you, but it's up to you whether or not you let these comments take control of your life. Rule number 2, push through all of your limits.
Broke all the metatarsals in my feet. Stress fractures, shin splints, everything. The pain going through my body. I've been through every training on the man. Ranger School, Hell Week 3 times, all kind of stuff. This event I'm explaining to you right now, not enough time to explain to you in detail, was the worst thing I've done in my entire life pain-wise. This is when I realized a human being is capable of going to limits unknown to most people. This is where hardness comes in. People can read a book on hardness and tell you about mental toughness and hardness, but until you put your body through hardness and realize that there's walls and doors you must break through, and once you break through them, you are amazing and your body resets. But we are scared to get to that wall because that wall says what? Stop, right? But every wall has a what? A door. You gotta get that key from your pocket and don't be scared to see what's on the other side of the door.
There's gonna be a lot of times where you're going after something and it's gonna literally seem impossible. And basically everything can be impossible in someone's brain until they actually get it done. But once you keep pushing, if you can always just take one more step and one more step, eventually you will go through all of the limits, and eventually you will be there and nothing is stopping you, because the only limit that exists is in your mind, and only in your mind, not in reality. Rule number 3 is face your problems.
You got to start diving into those things that you are afraid of. You don't gain confidence by going to the spot that makes you feel good. It's going to be a false reality. And the second life gives you that challenge, All you want to do is go back to what made you confidence or what gave you confidence. Is that happy spot? No. What gives you confidence, what gave me confidence, was spending years at a kitchen table trying to learn how to read and write on my own. Realizing I can't learn the way you learn. I can't. But I can learn. What gives you confidence, not being afraid, is overcoming the fear. I used to stutter severely bad. So right now, I don't know how many people are going to watch this. You know what gives me confidence? Is knowing I no longer care if I sit here and start stuttering to you.
Yeah.
That's what gives me confidence, is facing these things, overcoming them. And maybe not overcoming them every day, but facing them and facing them and facing them. Pretty soon like this, you know what, man, this is where it's at. It's not in that comfort zone. It's in the discomfort zone is where my confidence is getting built. That's where it's getting built. But people want an easier answer.
Yeah.
There has to be an easier way. There's not. I'm sorry. I searched for it my entire life.
There's not one of us in this world that does not have a problem. Some are bigger than others, but we all face some kind of issues in our lives. And I'm pretty sure we can all agree that every single problem we faced, we have not been through one without learning a lesson. Every single problem is meant to teach us something. Because it's gonna teach you something and it's gonna make you stronger, when a problem shows up, don't put it aside. Face it and find the solution for it, even if it's hard. You can do it if you persist through. Because putting that problem aside, you're not getting rid of it. You're just procrastinating on it. You're saying, I will face, or you might not say I will face this because you think you're getting rid of it, but you're actually not getting rid of it. You're just putting it aside, and it will eventually come up to you later because you did not get rid of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments who you want me to do the next top 3 rules video on. And until next time, goodbye.